Hope you can all hear me okay there. So this evening what I'm doing is just down here in the tunnel and I'm sorting out the Bokashi bin. A lot of you would be very familiar with the Bokashi bin and how good they are for composting 100% of your household waste. So you can put all the stuff you wouldn't normally put into your compost bin, you can put it into these little Bokashi bins. They're absolutely amazing. I've been using it now for nearly 3 years now and they're just absolutely, like, I've been making compost all my gardening time, but this has, I've never been able to turn around soil so quickly and easily. So what you do is, obviously you're putting in all your food waste, cooked food, cheeses, all that, nothing too watery, like no sauces and stuff like that. And when it's opened up, it actually, that's what it looked like there. It will look very similar the way you put it in. Now I had that open yesterday showing someone else it, but so what I do with it then, right? So what we do, we fill it, we sprinkle a bit of inoculated bran on it, we pack it down each time because we want to get the ear out of it, and then when it's full, what we do is just seal it, and then out of the little tap, then I don't know whether you actually see it, but there might be some liquid left in it. Let's just see. I'll let it run into this barrel. No, I drained out the liquid yesterday, but there's no liquid left in it. But yesterday we got really, it was actually this is the bottle that the liquid was in yesterday, and you can see that was the liquid that came out of it. So what do we do with this now? This is all fermented, it's full of microbes. What do we do next with it? You can bring it out into your compost bin, pop it in there, and it's actually a compost accelerator. So when you put it into your bin, it will break down your compost in your bin and activate it a lot faster. Brilliant way of doing it. Or you can dig it directly into the soil. So all you do is bring it down to your bed, your flower bed, your veg bed, dig a little bit of a hole, bury it in, cover 6 inches of soil, come back in about 2-3 weeks time, and it'll all be dissolved into, all be changed into compost. So this is what I like to do with them. This is a simple bin, and what I do with it now, 2 weeks ago, this is in here probably 2.5 weeks, give or take. The last one, what I done was I put 6 inches of clay in the bottom of this old bin, right? Drilled a few holes in it. There's no real need for the holes in it, but so what I done, put 6 inches of clay in it. I emptied the contents of the bin, so about 17 litres of the household waste in. Now there was chicken bones, there was fish, there was meat, there was fat, there was cheese in it, the whole lot. I wanted to show you the end result. I hope you'll be able to see it. That's what you get out of it in the end. So if you think of it 3 weeks ago, and you'll actually see there's some bit of paper, tissue paper that was in it that didn't break down, obviously. There's like 2 weeks, the eggshells are still there, but that's all. 2 weeks later you have a brilliant nutrient rich, microbe rich, like that's at the bottom of the barrel. Like that's just the best of the best. Like, so if you think of it, right, and here's the beauty, I was just explaining this yesterday to someone. So I put in about, give or take, maybe less than 8 inches of just the ordinary soil out of the garden into this bin. Within 2 weeks, that's all soil. But here, like, so we've nearly tripled it, the amount of soil and more of what we had in the bin. So if you think of it, if you done this, like if I do this again, I'll nearly have a full bin of soil that I can use next spring for planting, for bedding plants, for potting up mixtures and stuff like that. So I think, you know, for me, I'm just going to concentrate making soil all winter long. I'm just going to be using the Bokashi bin, putting into these bins, because come springtime you won't have to buy any topsoil, you won't have to buy any, you know, and it's great mulch for your garden as well. Or it's just, you know, and the moisture, like if you think of it, like when you can make a ball out of your soil like that, that's what you want, because it's going to hold moisture around your plants a lot better. I just see someone commenting there, sorry. Yeah, absolutely, Margaret. You're dead right. You're just you're a great one for the Bokashi bins, and you look, you can see the results yourself, and you will see the results in your because this bed here, that's out of a wormery. So like the comparison of two, like the Bokashi bin actually breaks it down. Like one is off the wormery, and look at holding wise. But the thing about, you can actually see a little worm hanging out there. The thing about this is, that wormery, it took about 6 months to break all that down in the wormery, 3 weeks to break this down in the Bokashi bin. You're going to have far more microbes. So I think, you know, as far as composting goes, this is the way to go. I'm just super impressed with that. So if you want any information, you know, check them out on our website and stuff like that in avocado. You can actually see chicken bones and stuff like that. There's a, actually you can see, oh no, that's only a stalk or something. I thought it was actually a chicken bone. There is chicken bones because I seen them in it yesterday. So look at, you know, they are a super way of just composting waste. And you can, the whole thing is just taking the air out of them, getting them in, but building that soil. Because like even, you know, when you grow, like we have broccoli growing over here, we have that lettuce over here, we have carrots. So when the growing season finishes, you need to replenish the soil. There's no question about it. The soil has only so much nutrients in it, so much MPs and Ks in it, so you need to rebalance the soil. And that's why, you know, this compost is brilliant. Or what the other thing we'll be using is our granular seaweed. So this time of year I like to put on this granular seaweed and some pellets, these MPK pellets, and they're full of organic matter. So we like to use these on our beds this time of year, and then cover the beds. You know, the beds that we won't be planting in over the winter, we want to cover them over and get, you know, get them ready for spring. So we want to replenish, put in the nutrients, but again we want to build organic matter, and that's what this is doing. This is going to feed the microbes, feed the worms, and you're going to have better crop come springtime. So look at it, was just, I was down here, I just said I would Margaret, good idea, yeah, back to bucket, yeah. So it is getting back into the routine of it. So composting is the way to go. You don't need, look at, you just need to be complicated. You don't need, like we have them out there, we've bats, we've everything going there with wormeries, but keep it simple. The Bokashi bin is so simple, you don't have to be separating brown, green, carbons, everything else, you know, it's just simple process. Pop it all in, leave it for 2 weeks, job done, put into a bin, now you have soil. There you go. So okay guys, we'll talk to you all soon. Thank you very much. Ollie Green and it's Better Plant. Look at, if you have any questions about the Bokashi bin or composting in general, you know, shoot us an email at ollie@betterplants or send us a direct message and we will get back to you. All right, have a brilliant evening. The rain has stopped, thankfully, and might get a bit of work done this evening. Talk to you all soon. Bye bye.